My mother will attest that I told her at 6 years old that I wanted to be a pro wrestler. And then in high school, I had myself and a few other friends, Justin Eisen and Mike Cochran, we would backyard wrestle. And we had gained some attention from Calvin at least. And he would come a couple Sundays, and one Sunday in particular, after we were finished, he said, hey, you know, you guys get back in there. And back in there would mean our makeshift wrestling ring. Completely homemade. It was a fence post, 16 tires across, some plywood, another 16 tires across, carpet padding, water hose, and just nail them to the post. That was our wrestling ring. And he said, I'm not gonna train you. I'm not gonna do anything like that, but I want to at least show you how to fall down or how to correctly take what's called a bump. And that's what, in wrestling, you fall on your back, it's called a bump. He taught us how to lock up, he taught us how to bump, and then little did we know, from that day forward, there would be 4 of us learning how to wrestle each and every Sunday and Wednesday night in my backyard. Wrestling taught me how to be a man. I can truly say that I went from a boy to a man, and a lot of in-betweens with pro wrestling that's heartache along with lots of joy. I had to do a lot of on the road learning. You know, I knew the basics, but I didn't know the full dance. Fortunately, I got in with the promotion MWA. It was a Mountain Wrestling Association. That's where I really learned how to understand wrestling and how there's more out there than just your local bubble. I met a guy named Jake Christ in Indiana. We wrestled shows together, and he was booking the circuit in Dayton, Ohio, called Rockstar Pro Wrestling, and it was every Wednesday night. So I would go up there and wrestle, and they have a pretty big network as far as next level talent that would slide in and out. And Jake Christ was friends with a guy named Sammy Callahan, who was a former Impact Wrestling world champion. From there, I got invited to wrestle for Pro Wrestling Revolver, which is based out of West Des Moines, Iowa. They would do collaborations with certain promotions and kind of come in, and they would let some of the guys that aren't signed talent wrestle with some of the Impact talent. And I'm sure it was to boost crowd numbers, but I'm also sure that it probably was a little bit of like talent scout maybe, because you never know who you're gonna find, you know. I went up there and they put me in a multi-man match, which is called a scramble match at that time. And after that match, it was just, they loved me. From there, it was a 3-year journey before I got offered a contract in Dayton, Ohio, of all places, after a match, and it was completely unexpected. It doesn't happen overnight. You know, I knew that I wanted to make it to the next level, and I wanted to be on national television. I don't have the body of Brock Lesnar. I don't look like The Rock. I'm 6 foot tall and I'm 350 pounds, but there's something about me that Impact Wrestling sees that they want to put me on television, and you know, just work hard. That's been my method, is to be a good person and work hard. As soon as I walk through or sit down in a dressing room, or as soon as I lace my boot up, I don't have anything to worry about, because I'm focused on wrestling. This makes me happy.